That join call sound was both loud and exposing. Hello. Thanks for following. Come in, the water's fine. Hello. Let's get off this. Hold on. Ta-da! I think your follow thing went away right as I changed screen. That's funny. I currently still have a little bit of my morning voice, so sorry about that. Fine. It's alright. Not sure what exactly we're gonna be doing today. I mean, I know what. Yeah, how are you? I'm good. I woke up like an hour ago, but I didn't get out of bed till really recently. So we're following. Uh, Honestly, I don't know what to call you. Happy Twitch owl, but come in. The water's fine. All right. Just let me know if the music's a little bit too quiet, because I turned it down to talk because it's really loud for me. So. Yeah. So. Just call you Essie. It is a bit low? Alright, let me turn it up. That wave sounds in there. Well, hello everyone. I hope everybody has had a good day, good night, or wherever. I'm glad it's a bit better. So I know we're gonna be planning some D&D stuff, but I don't know whether to be world building or actually planning a session. I don't know. Or like writing a backstory. I don't know. I'd like to leave that up to you guys, but at the same time, I don't really know. I've said that a lot, but hello, Manticore. Following both of you. Let's see here. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do some campaign planning, some world building. I think that's probably a good idea. Do you two know each other? Because that'd be interesting. Today. Huh, look at that. You streamed this morning. Oh. I was asleep. How was your stream? Good. Glad you had a good stream. I know you had been on a break for a little bit, so. D&D. All right, let's get some different beach music going on here. Some little bit more. It's still so loud for me. Let me just turn down the volume on my headphones. Let's go ahead and I don't currently have a scene for looking at a. Let's make a browser scene really quickly. Um, it's gonna be blank. Nope. Actually, this one works. If anyone's wondering, I am a giant squid, currently PNG tuber. So yeah. Let's go ahead. Ah, that is the wrong one. Let's switch that. There we go. Just expose myself for a second there. Cool. Nobody's looking now, it's fine. You draw well, so complaining about that. And this is not my drawing. this is all velvet here. Oh, the DMing secrets? Yeah, you'll totally find all of them here. Alright. It is a boss. You're not wrong. That is true. Write it down. Hello, welcome to the chat. Okay, so yeah, let's do some world building because that's what I had planned and I need to do it anyways. And then let's get some stuff down. Actually, first off, I'd like to go over the session I had yesterday. Which now that we're stepping away from the beach, now that we're entering the DnD category, I want to know, can I play this tavern music? No, I can't. It is copyrighted. We'll just stick with the beach music for now then. What's up? Hey, Brad. Streaming D&D is very fun and is something that might come in the future. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over here. I gotta. My monitor is huge, so I gotta blow this up. Blurry for you guys. It looks a bit blurry for me. Okay, full screen made it better. Never mind. But okay, let's first go over yesterday's session that I had. Which, how big is my group? I have two groups. Both of them are 5 people. But each of them share 3 people between the two of them. I play one. So okay, let's go to my D&D Beyond here and go to my campaigns. Why was that blocked? Okay, so these are the two like main games I play. There's the Windsor Saviors, which is a 16th level adventure. We've been playing since level 1, almost 3 years now. So that's how it's going for this one. And then our other one is I just went into the Strixhaven books and I just completely decimated them. And we have our Strixhaven game here, which is currently level 4. So they just finished the first half of their first year, which is why yeah. This has got, both of them have Velvet in them, but this one has SE in it as well. So, and then I'm also running a Star Wars game for this group as well, which we're playing this weekend. But I'm gonna be talking about this game for now, because this is the one I had yesterday, most recently, and I want to talk about it so I can show you where my headspace is coming into this planning, which is completely unrelated. So I don't have to do this, but I just feel like it. Um, first off, a little context. That emote is throwing it back. A little context. The players just had a little 5-month time skip where they got to do some stuff and mess around, do whatever they want. But before that, that is a fun emote. Before that, they fought in the Blood War for a bit, which was fun. I think they hated it. I loved it. Um, they didn't like dealing with the devils. Obviously, the devils are a bit annoying. I was having a lot of fun. I think they were, in spite, having not a lot of fun, but that's fine. They were having fun, but they wanted it to end. That kind of fun. Um, they were invested. That's the word. That's the word. Um, fighting in the Blood War on Avernus. They had redeemed Zariel levels ago, so they kind of had her help there. There was another angel in her forces who could end up being one of their main adversaries, named Zahaloris. Zahaloris of the Winged Savior is a some kind of angel that wants to essentially, or thinks that the gods are being a little too lenient. And, definitely, you could definitely put me on a list as interested, but I do like to get to know the people I'm playing with a bit better. So maybe stop by my streams a couple more times and we'll see. It also depends on timing and scheduling and all that. I'll be, yeah. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I don't obviously don't really know you, so, um, so, um, yeah, they got out of Avernus. Uh, okay. Up to this point, there was somehow, which they figured out how, Pezunia, the first level of the Abyss, and Avernus, the first layer of Hell, were like slamming into each other. The planes were colliding, and they were going to combine eventually. In response to this, Asmodeus and Glacia, obviously the Lord of Hell, and his daughter, the Princess of Hell, worked together to make a barrier that would protect both planes, but in turn, like, kind of ruining other planes with portals. The portals were slowly taken away at each plane as they were colliding into each other, allowing things to travel to anywhere else. So that made the material plane be interested in getting involved in the Blood War, which in turn made the party get involved in the Blood War. It's also really hard to get this party to do anything without, like... Okay, so 3 members will do something if it involves helping people. The other 2 won't. So it's kind of gets caught sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta push them along or give them a better incentive, and usually that solves it. But they got out of Avernus. They collided the planes together. It was during the Eclipse of Evil, which is old D&D lore that makes demons like 10 times stronger. So they left it for 5 months to sit while they rested. That definitely does it, yeah. But this is the last session that we had. They pulled out. They did their thing for 5 months. This is based in my own homebrew world of Eladria, by the way. I don't know why all worlds start with E. It kind of just happens. But then they decided to go back to Avernus because of a whole multitude of different reasons. And Zahaloris, who they're currently allied with, as well as her Council of Commandments, which are 8 very, very powerful angels or celestials, were there. And they are going and they had a plan to storm the abyss, just killing any demon lord they found along the way, because they could reason with the devils. And if they show their power killing the demons, then the devils will be scared and ally with themselves with the angels, and then the blood war would be over, or at least the main part of the blood war would be over. But Zariel, who they're with, who the party is with, was like, no, that wouldn't work. They'd just ally against you and take you down. So let us, this small group, the party, and Zariel and a couple of allies, go down into the layers of hell. This music does not at all fit with what I'm talking about, but that's fun. Go down into the layers of hell and essentially make every, or eventually just kill Asmodeus is the goal. So they're going into hell to kill a god. And that's where we left off in Dis. So the second layer of the hells, which I have kind of changed a bit to... I've changed all the layers to be more, in my opinion, modern and cool. Because a lot of the other ones are from the last time they were ever even touched was like 3.5. Which I love the lore of 3.5. Yeah, carnival music. I love the lore of 3.5, but at the same time, it's from when I was a kid, and I played it when I was a kid, so I don't want to really touch it anymore. So I touched on it, but then change it for all of them. So if any of my players are here that are in that game, which I know 2 of you are, it does fit perfectly. I know 2 of you are here. I don't know if you're both listening, but if you were to look up these planes, you would not get what you're going to see, which I find very fun because they're more modernized, they're more touched up, and I think they're a bit cooler because Dis, which is supposed to be this iron city, because this is both a plane and a city, the city of Dis, as well as the plane. No, I think it's the Iron City, which is supposed to be an iron city covered in these tall spires. It's scorching hot, covered with petitioners and blood war prisoners, other humanoids, and devils. Instead is this cyberpunk-esque giant city made of iron and glass, with fire neon signs all around, which is the fire-lit neon signs, a lot of skyscrapers. That is the Iron City in this setting. And I find it a lot cooler and more fun to do that. So yeah, that's where I'm coming off of. And that gives you a little bit of an idea of what kind of DM I tend to be. So, I'm not going to be session planning here. I'm just going to be campaign planning. For a campaign called The Deeplands, or Malali Lupa, which is fitting for this music, actually, which is fun. Let me turn that down just a tad. I'll just turn my headphones down. It is a campaign setting based in what would be Southeast Asia, but with a lot of influence from China, Spain, because it's Southeast Asia, and I'm doing a little bit of influence from places like India. I'm just pretty much making it a melting pot of a bunch of different stuff. I have a world map that I can put up, which is why there's country or continent names here. It's technically owned by this other nation called Well Dread, but most of the land... Oh, are you okay? That's not good. Oh god. I hope you're okay. I hope you get better. I'm sorry. But, you're fine? Alright, cool. The country considers itself a free land, doesn't really care. Yeah, we do need people to talk to D&D about. So, yeah, but this nation is right here, 820 different islands. Although there are technically more that are undiscovered. We don't have to talk about those though. But 120 of them are inhabited, with 6 nations governing its borders. There are more towns and more cities. It's just 6 larger nations. It's city-states. But there's just these 6 large main places. Growing across the entire place. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Hope you stay. Growing across the entirety of the nation is this big tree. The Buhay Puno, or I am using Google Docs. That's how I plan. Or the Tree of Life, the World Tree, however you want to call it. It's just a big tree that goes to every single island. You can pretty much get to every island from it. So each place has a different culture. There are several different languages spoken, but most know the language of Talawan. This is D&D. I'm planning for D&D. Yes. Surf's up. Enjoy your stay. A lot of sandcastles do need to be made, which is very fun. So the thing with this adventure is that you can go pretty much anywhere by foot. Oh, who did that? I'll let it happen just this once. You can pretty much go anywhere you want by foot. Because there's a big tree that connects everything. You can walk along its roots, but you have to pay to get in. If you want to use the tree, you have to pay people. Because the tree is fully owned by the Bunodon, the nation of the tree. And they consider themselves to be almost like the saviors to the rest of the nation. Kind of have that savior complex going on in their mind. That how does transport by tree work? The roots are giant, so you kind of just walk up onto the roots and you can walk on the roots. There are like houses and stuff built all throughout the roots as well. So also hi. There you can also take things like camelback and horseback and go along there. I'm just campaign planning for a future game. You can just, if you want to just hang out, you can. You can just talk. I'm just shooting ideas out and seeing what people think about it, maybe making it more intuitive. Which, if you guys want to see any more of my stuff without spoiling any of my campaign stuff, you guys can just ask, because I have several homebrew rules that I play with. In some cases, I have magic items that I've made. All the things. Yeah, the tree itself is considered like a source of life to everything on the islands because it goes everywhere. And so I think it's pretty interesting and cool in that sense. But there are a few different nations. One of them I can't talk about because it is spoilers. Golden apples off the tree of life. That would be, if there are golden apples on there, it might be really good to help. But nobody's allowed up the tree, so you don't really know what's up there. Which I mean, that could come up in the campaign at some point. But there's also a Cervantana, which is the water capital, which is a city-state built by immigrants from what is essentially Spain, kind of Greek Spain mixed together. You're going up. I mean, if you want to go up, you can go up, but you got to get there first. Which is the goddess of life, Servana. She's the goddess of water, essentially. The good goddess of water, not the deep. But it is, Cervantana is essentially this big ass city state. That Also, Essie, this is my second stream, so don't worry about it. Um, my last stream, I played Among Us for 2 hours, so um, oh, thank you for following. Come on in. The water's fine. Thank you for your stay. But so, Cervantana, big. It takes up a ton of different islands, as well as the water in between is used as farmland. That they kind of put like floating dirt essentially and ways to pack on there. I'm not forgetting the subway bread, but they throw in crops that so they have fish farms, they have fruit, they have crops such as seaweed, mango trees, marang, sea sprags, which is like a teal colored leaves that have these light blue things inside them that taste quite bitter but can be used to make like greater healing potions. I never finished because that is for further down. I don't know why I didn't finish that. Well, we'll do that. Let me mark that. Next up we have Asanana Nara, which is the hardwood capital, which is based off of the Agnasa trees, the Asana hard trees of the actual Philippines. It's a very strong wood that would essentially work as like a +1 weapon, or you could put other stuff on there. It's a non-magical +1 weapon, which I find always cool to put in, but yeah, whatever. It's very expensive. Wait, what happened? What happened? Is everything okay? Did something go wrong with your work? You know, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I just hope everything's okay. If you want to sleep for the stream, you can. I don't want to keep anybody awake. But, no? Okay. Fair enough. But, so, it became a trade hub for this very strong wood. But now they've started using it to reinforce and make it more powerful and all these sorts of things. And they're using it for architecture and tools, and it seems almost magical. And they're the only ones that know how to work with it. Let me block this out for now, because that... I don't care if you guys know what happened. Oh, that didn't work. It worked. I don't care if the chat knows what happens, but I have 2 players that can't know something about this town. So do not go back and read it, because it is spoilers. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Don't you dare go back and look at that, Chance. Because if you want to know spoilers, that is fine. I don't want you to know them, but just please don't, because I'd like it if you guys could experience it when it happens. Okay, let's see here. Next is Mayai, which is the Sparrow City based off of my family's hometown of Manila, which is the largest city-state that encompasses a large chunk of the island chain. It's completely ruled by the Tinderista de Samahan, or the Guild of Merchants. The guild is a place of import and export for goods coming from other countries. So this is where things would come in. Also, people would come in. This is probably where I'd be starting the campaign, but we'll see. And then there's the Hayab Lugar, which is the animal fields. It's a jungle city-state that is also a Dinoopolis, which I found very cool. So they essentially live... Ah, that sucks. Ah, that really sucks. I hope you can get some good games in, though. Both Manticore and Twerkar. But, so there's... In the animal fields, it's a Dinoopolis. They exist essentially live in coexistence with the animals of the jungle as well as the dinos, along with the massive lato trees, which are seaweed trees. They're called seaweed trees because they grow as fast as seaweed, or at least people. That's why they're called that. They don't actually. They're just really fast growing, really big trees. Um, yeah. So they're self sufficient, but they do have merchants that go out and trade for livestock, and they give away the mounts and the animal companions. And they tend to be fairly disconnected, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So this is where I got to. And so there's the cultures, which I did do with the Bunodans. So the Bunodians tend to have an air of importance and self-centeredness about them, but that does come from a place of goodness, as they believe they believe that they are the bridge, quote unquote, between all of the deeplands. They see themselves as being there to help the rest of the land, and they think that they deserve their help back. That's fair, Manticore. Um, so I do need to do for the rest of the people here. Essie is cool. But there's also the technology at the time, which is a little off for what I think most campaigns would be at normally. Normally it's like medieval kind of Renaissance time. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But because they came out of the Blood War and the Infernal War machines, and so just war technology has exploded without the use of magic. This was already kind of a technologically advanced world, so now it's even more so. People of the world have started using a plant creature known as halagis, or the oil plant. This plant under the sun produces gasoline like oil that is burnt to produce fuel for both aeroplanes, blimps, automobiles, and motorbikes. Halagis is found in the Deeplands originally and was actually found in the depths of an ancient tomb. This sparked a drive to want to explore the deeper history of the Deeplands because nobody actually knows what the Deeplands are. Because if we go back to the top, I don't believe I have this written here, but the Deeplands. Let me actually grab it from my document. Deeplands. This has some spoiler stuff in it, so let me block that out. But the Deeplands, as it says here, is a collection of islands surrounded by an extremely deep ocean. So about 200 feet out or 300 feet out of just sandbank, of these beautiful sandbanks, suddenly it just drops. It's a sheer drop. So it's almost like each island was copy and pasted into the spaces that they are in. Almost like it was just shoved into the ground, picked up from somewhere else and shoved in. Which obviously is weird. That's like the continental shelf just does not exist for these islands, which I mean is normal for islands, but just even more so. There's just a little bit of beach before it just drops. And I mean, it goes way down. I don't think most people know what the bottom is, so yeah. That's what the Deeplands are. It's a place shrouded in mystery. Nobody really knows what's going on. It's just a good time. One that I intend to explore to the fullest. Thank you, Manticore. So if you guys want to see any other lore stuff I have, can totally go over it. If you guys think that's enough and you want to go look at something else, you can tell me to look at something else. What do you? I'll leave what we do in your hands. What do you think we should do? Like we could go look at some magic items. We could. I mean, whatever you guys want me to do. Even if you guys have stuff you want me to read, I can do that. I'm just feeling D&D at the moment, so. Yeah, so that's why I'm here. Okay, so Yeah, that's completely fair. Let's finish this because I marked it to finish. And while I'm doing that, you guys can think of some ideas maybe, or I mean, we can just keep doing this. So people of Cervantana, their Spanish influence, I would say they would tend to be. What do you mean? You love what I did with him in the session, or just in general? Okay. Do you want me to talk about that? Because I can talk about that. Do you? Okay. Let's finish this and then I'll talk about. I mean, if you guys want advice, I guess I can do that too. Technically, I'm a veteran DM, I guess. um, uh, I don't feel like I am, but I guess I am. Been in the campaign that Chance here is talking about for almost 3 years now. I played for another. I DM'd for a year and a half before I did that one. No, year and a half before I did that one, but I've been playing since the mid 2000s. I just said I don't feel like I am. I've been playing since I was 5 years old. Okay, like it's. I have the second edition books. I guess I am a veteran DM. It just doesn't feel like it. That's all. That's all. I've done a lot more DMing than I have playing, though. The people. Okay. People from Spain tend to be like. I don't want to be generalizing though. I'm Spanish. It's okay. It's okay. My people were colonized by them, so we can say that. It's actually interesting. Going 7 generations back, I'm Spanish. My family actually. My family's from the Philippines and China, but my family actually has a traceable ancestor from Spain. You can speak. I am learning Spanish, but I'm not great at it. I'm just trying to learn conversational so I can talk with Velvet's family. Spanish, yeah. How long can a campaign last? That's completely up to your group, as well as if your group can stay together. My campaign has been going on since I want to say 5th of August 2019. But I've played in campaigns that lasted 3 months. I've played in a campaign that died really quickly. I have campaigns currently planned that are only going to last a few sessions. So you can play a satisfying D&D one shot, but I think that the game shines best when you play 6 or so sessions, at least. So that could be a month and a half, or you could spread it out further and make it 3 months, and do it once every other week, or you could even do more sessions than that. So yeah, short as a few hours up to a day or 2 years. Yeah, there have been Okay, so I'm definitely not ready to do that, and I'm gonna be leaving soon, to go to a different country. So I probably shouldn't do that right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe so when I come back, I'll probably set up a Discord server. If you guys want to stick around until then, I will be streaming more D&D between now and then. You guys could maybe set up a campaign for yourself through there with people on there. Thank you for following Sharp Waffles. This water's fine. Come on and join in. Did you have a community one shot? See, tell me about it. You have to tell me about it now. Oh no, I can set it up I can set it up. I just don't want to set it up before I leave. So I know a good bit about Discord, so I'm good. Thank you, though. Yeah, me too. I just don't want to set it up just yet. Let's see. Okay. Ban my Twitch chat. Do it. If I'm hearing about it, everybody has to. Okay, let's see. Left side of Ventana. The honest folk. Hard work. Things of or ended up staying in the deep lands. Oh, somebody went into a bunny got squashed by an anchor? Oh no. You had a bunny named Bun Bun? Or did it just did you just like squish it? What happened there? Why was a bunny okay, the bunny was named Waffle. That's funny. Now I'm pulling out a chair for this now too. I gotta know. Okay, okay. Wait, when did this community one shot happen? Changing the name of this thing is too hard to say. I honestly, I kind of want to just see this happen in the chat. I mean, you can save it for later if you want to, though. Why did Twitch block that? Huh. You could save it for later if you want. We could have like a D&D stories stream at some point. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming a ton, so Automod does hate you. Okay, I do have hate speech kind of very harshly. Welcome to the chat. Hey yo. Good to have you. Automod. Okay, so I do. Okay. Thanks for following. The water's fine. Come on and hop in. Thanks for following. Come on and hop in the water, both of you. Come on. It's great. You know what? Let's do a D&D story stream at some point later, and we can bring in a bunch of people, and they can have their stories told. Which okay, now that I've finished doing that, I want to actually people of us Nana are hard. They only growing to the lengths it did recently. There aren't. What do I use here? Some ears pierced. That's cool. The luxury. I spelled that wrong. Cool. Google gets me. All right, let's go over how. Okay. I want to touch on a bit of. Okay. I don't know how you guys play D&D, or most of you play D&D. So I don't want to assume anything, but I'm just going to go over how I like to reward players. I am not a DM versus player type of DM. I'm a very much so wanting to give my players things and wanting them to feel special. Which three of my players were in chat. I think they can attest to that, but at the same time, I don't know. I like to talk myself up sometimes, but at the same time, I don't want to always get expectations way too high. DM versus players, DMs are pretty bad. Okay, so but the thing is, I do like to challenge my players in combat. All right. Thank you. Oh, Manticore, if you want to find a D&D group, I do recommend if you're still here, the D&D Beyond forums in the looking for groups and players right here. That's where I found Essie. That's where I found another one of our players. It's great resource for that. I recommend it. It's not like Reddit looking for a group, which is a lot worse. But thank you, Essie. I said I'm a good DM. I just don't know how you guys think. I like my DMing. I want to play in my own games. In fact, I am, but but I think, yeah, I mean, I've also played with DM versus player DMs. Thank you very much. Which is my father. He is very much so a DM versus player DM. Yeah, so Manticore, the D&D Beyond forums for looking for a group are good. I'm not yelling, you're yelling. So I recommend that, Manticore. I'm yelling? My bad. I like to reward my players, and I like to make them feel special. And especially at a level 16 game. I was yelling? My bad. At level 16 game, it's hard to keep that balance up already. So I just said, screw it, and I've ruined the balance. So that's something fun. Which comes from the heroic items. It comes from the things called Echoes of Autocracy, which are God-given, or they're weapons or items that gods essentially give their power to. And then there are the player gifts that I gave out. This does include things for players that I'm not currently in the campaign, but most of these are. So what I gave Darius over here, which is all on his character sheet on D&D Beyond. Yeah, I'm not saying do it right now, but I'm just saying that's a good resource that you should look into, and I recommend it. So the things that I do to make my players feel more special. First off, this group does follow a little bit tighter of a. I just realized I have this on. This group does follow a little bit tighter of what I would call a railroad than my other groups do. The story is a bit tighter, but that is they asked me to do that, so yeah. It's a bit tighter of a D&D story where they kind of, I give them a reason to do the plot and they follow along, which is fun for them and it's fun for me, so I'm fine with it. It's a bit more planning than I would for another D&D game, but that's fine. So that does allow me to make them feel a bit more special because I can plan moments a bit better because I know that where they're going. But a lot of things do come out of nowhere, such as this character, because he did play a character before this, known as Greywind here, who was a Canis, which are wolf people, Echo Knight fighter. So, but he eventually wanted to switch because he didn't like the. I think he didn't like the. I mean, he's here; he can tell you, but I think it was the. You just wanted to do a bit more, right? You didn't like the lack of options. All right, Manticore. Good luck. I hope you can find that second player. See you. Bye bye. Yeah. Okay, Echo Knight's really fun. I really like Echo Knight. I think Echo Knight's super cool, but I understand if you don't like it. I like what Echo Knight can bring to the table and how fun that is, but thanks for stopping by, Manticore. Great having you. So, he changed to a College of Swords Bard, which is yeah, Echo Knight can do a lot of things with absolutely no cost, which is why I love Echo Knight to play. As a DM, you just gotta hit the thing. But they do, and then they have to spend their bonus action to do it again, and then that makes the whole thing. Changed to a College of Swords Bard, which, in my opinion, is a significantly worse subclass, but is very cool of a subclass in concept. It's like the Blade Dancer, which is already a thing in Blade Singer, but hey, that's fine. The College of Swords Bard. So, to get a perspective of who I am as a player, I like to make my characters I don't like to min-max. Sword Bard is fun, but I'm glad you gave Velvet a follow. She's great. Tomorrow she'll be streaming Stray, the cat game. So, see you. I love. So I like to make sure my characters, are the best at what they can do. So if if my character is made to hit things, I want them to hit things good. But I don't like to min-max. I like to have a significant flaw in my character, but then also what they do, they can do well. That is what I like to do in my characters. So I will make my character the best they can at what they want to do, and then just absolute shit at what I think that they think they're just not good at. Which also, this is a stream intended for mature audiences, so I will cuss. Like for example, I have a couple characters here. Most of these aren't. Oh, why is this sorting by old? Like for example, I'm not playing any of these characters, which is very fun, except until this one. You can say fuck all you want. This guy, I like him. He's a warlock artificer, multi-class, which I don't know how good that is. I didn't really check. I don't really care. He has a terrible wisdom. His dex ain't great. I mean, it would be great. It'd honestly be better if I just went in more into warlock, so I could get those ability score improvements. Boost up my armor class, but I'm wearing medium armor, so it's fine. I got a shield. It's also not a very combat heavy game, so it's more roleplay. So I want to be able to make things and talk good. So I did these two classes, but I want to be the best at those. It doesn't always work out, but I want to be the best at those. So, he's a bit of an idiot, but okay. So, do all of your friends just like hang out in the D&D category on Twitch? Seems like so many people here know you. That's fair. I'm not judging. I'm just asking. By the way. But okay. So we're level 16. Balance doesn't matter anymore. They're fighting gods. Oh, you did. Oh, thank you. I didn't know you did that. You don't have to. No, I'm thankful. Thank you. And thank you all of you for stopping by. I'm very appreciative. I thought you guys were just here. Thank you. Also, thank you to Velvet, who was hosting me and has helped me a lot. Thank you everybody who came by. Thank you Essie for posting that. Thank you Chance for coming to hang out. Thank you everybody for being here in general. Okay. Have a good dinner. Also follow Velvet and follow Essie. Am I following Essie? I am. Okay. This is not a new Twitch account, so follow Chance if you wanted to. I don't know. Okay, so how I reward high level play. I've already said held balance, so I don't care about balance. CR doesn't work unless you're low level or mid level. So rewarding players, that's what I've been talking about. Evolving weapons so they can use their favorite weapons over and over and over is fun. It's really fun and it encourages narrative roleplay. It also encourages them to continue with the narrative and bring it to higher places. Why do you have a plus 10 to your damage? Jesus. Okay, this is the Jaelian's White Chords, the ivory instrument of the ballad. It is a echo of autocracy. Okay, I've realized now why my sound is so quiet. I need to turn this thing down and then turn this up. I hope that's better. I want the music to be quieter than me, so okay, it'll be there. I had the desktop audio really quiet for some reason, so that's why it was so quiet. The ivory instrument of the ballad, which is the name I prefer, although all of them have a god name that goes along with it, are echoes of autocracy. I talk too fast sometimes. So the echoes of autocracy are essentially the vestiges of divergence from the Critical Role world, where they have 3 stages of a weapon, and they're evolving weapons that kind of go. Yeah, evolving weapons are really cool. That go from dormant, imbued to divine. Each one is given power by a god. They don't have to be. They could level up with you. Is the idea. But this weapon changes. So the ivory instrument of the ballad is a instrument first. It is whatever instrument the person who picks it up specializes in. It then becomes the weapon that person also specializes in. So it's fun in that sense. The weapon goes from +1, +2 to +3, which is why there's 3 stages, and each one could build your own. Yeah. I did also have a player that did that. It slowly improved a mechanical hammer throughout the course of a campaign, which was a different campaign. Each time it gets stronger abilities as well. So what I try to do is 1 new ability per level that it goes, as well as an improvement to a previous ability. So for example, this gives a +1 to attack, damage, and performance rolls made with the weapon, and it can transform into any instrument you want, and it also gives you a +1 to your bard spells casting saving throws. Next level down, it's a +2 to attack damage rolls. Whenever you cast a damaging spell or make an attack through the instrument, you can add an additional d10 of force damage. And when you target an ally with your bardic inspiration, you gain advantage. So the user gains advantage on attacks with that weapon until the end of your turn. And then the +1 increases to a +2. And then the last one is +3 to attack and damage rolls and performance rolls. And then I stole this directly from Critical Role, where you can let the spirit of the sword take over you and guide your strikes, and you make 4 melee attacks with 1 attack action, essentially. So you could turn 1 attack action into 4. And then since he's a swords bard, he gets another attack after that. But he can use that once for free, and then if he wants to use it any other time after that, he can spend it. You can use a point of exhaustion to use it again. So it's a little bit of you're strong, but you're not super strong. Yeah, everybody's strong. What's fine. They've got some good stuff there. Matt Mercer is a good DM, and he has a lot of shit, and he's paid to do it. So as long as you're not calling it your own, might as well. Also, I have each player has what is called like I showed before, is the player gifts. Each player has one. I'm a bit into campaign 3 of Critical Role, but I've not watched all of that. I watched all of 1 and 2 though. Each player has a gift, essentially, that they got from, however, most of them got them at level 10. However, Darius here was a late addition to the game, so he got his at level 16. He is a champion of a dead god, which is Jeline, the god of music. She was killed hundreds of thousands of years ago, which allows him to, it gives him essentially the combat inspiration, so it gives him the combat inspiration and the level 3 and the level 6 abilities of Valor Bard, as well as an ability from Eloquence Bard, I think. Additionally, he can just use Master's Flourish infinitely, because he does have the Master's Flourish one with the D6, but I made it so, yeah, you could just do it with a D12 whenever you want, because it should be like that regardless. It should be more like Battle Master, where it's a completely separate tool, or you should get more Bardic Inspiration, because right now you only have 5 uses of your core subclass ability, and that's just not fun. Infinite, it's very fun. So, because at level 14 you get that, you get the infinite one. It becomes a D6. What is it called? Master's Flourish, right? Yeah. So it becomes a D6. You can, so instead of expending a D12, you can still expend a D12. You can instead just use a D. Oh, why do you do this to me, Velvet? You can use a D6 instead of a D12. I just let him use the D12 because it's more fun. It's more fun for him. He does more damage. I can give my monsters more health. It's all a good time. And that's how I reward my players with mechanical things, is that. Here, Mateo also, why is this legendary and not a, I have to change that. Let's do that. But so Mateo here is Velvet's character. Artifact. Yeah, Mateo here is Velvet's character. He is a cleric, 16th level cleric. I don't think Velvet's ever gonna multi-class out of cleric, because why would you? I mean, it's cleric. A dragon-born, dragonkin as I call them in my world. They're not fully dragonborn. They have more human features, because I found that cooler. Also, a shit ton of money. Like, what the hell is this? Velvet, why don't you ever spend any of your gold? You already got some decent magic items though, so it's fine. Mateo here has only 2 stages done with his spear. There is a 3rd stage, which he has not found yet, doesn't know what it does. But this spear gives a D8 additional force damage. You can push people 5 feet away from you, and like with a blast of water. It also allows you to breathe underwater and move around as if it were air. +1 to your cleric spell saving throws. I forgot your spear also did that. That means your shield is useless, so you could buy a new shield. Um, it levels up to do more damage. Any creature of the water, such as nymphs or tritons, are considered charmed by him. Remember, charmed is the effect of. Charm does not mean you're brainwashing them. They're just immediately see you as friendly, which is what charmed means. And then it goes up again, and whatever could happen in the last form, I don't know. Get some Zelda music in here, I'm down with that. But yeah, no, get a new shield. And then also Mateo here has the Crown of the River King, which gives him a shit ton of new spells that Cleric doesn't normally get access to, such as Fly, Control Water, Watery Sphere, Maelstrom, Wall of Water. I think Cleric gets Control Water, so that's not true. But yeah, there's something called the River King in my world, and it is currently Mateo. And then yeah, so that's my way of rewarding high level play, as well as rewarding players in general. It's just fun to give them things to make them more strong, isn't it? They have more fun. I have more fun. It's just a good time. Suppose we can go over my world a bit, since this is technically the first time. Wait. I have a book I'm writing about my world. Which I was hoping I'd use this as a way to essentially incentivize me to do that. Because I find writing to be a lot of fun. I know people say don't do a really big project on your first project, but this isn't my first project, and this is more so for myself. So that's why I'm doing it. It's got 4 parts to it. These are probably going to get cut down. I think I'm going to do each continent as its own thing, so I can explore each place in a little bit more detail. But my world is called Eladria. Very differing between each place. Let's see. The history is long. There's a lot of it. I don't want to talk about it all right now. Yeah. But it's important to know there's a few different ages. There's the species of the deities before they came to this world. There's the planar chaos that they cleaned off of this world. There's the spark where they created everything. The age of enlightenment where people learned how to do things. There's the war of the deities, where the deities had a war on the planet. There's the age of discovery, where it's an era of reconstruction and learning and creation, where the deities kind of backed off from the world for a bit. The age of arcane, where arcane knowledge was spread, and now they're in the age of science. So, and then there's the gods, which all of them are, or most of them are homebrew, but some of them I had to bring in from other places, such as Lolth, goddess of the Drow, Asmodeus, god of the Nine Hells, and then yeah. And I think Akan is also Ankan. I don't know. There's also people like Zariel, as well as the Abyssal Lords and the Lords of Nine. They're normal. They're there. And then I have a whole area with my gods. I can post any of this on my Twitter if you want to go follow my Twitter. If you want to see that, you just gotta let me know, and I'll post it. Because I like my world. I think I spent a lot of time in it. I also have a few homebrew races, such as apelings, which are monkey people, but now they're making monkey people, but they can fly, so they're different. There's the Canis, which are wolf people. Wolfkin is another word for them. Dragonkin, which are a variant. I have the fox folk, which are like the Kitsune of Pathfinder, but they can also look more humanoid. They can do that in Pathfinder too. Never mind. I have half dwarves. I have the Kalilith, which I randomly took from online because I thought they were really cool. Um, I have the moth folk, which I love moths. I have pixie, which I think I just replace these with fairy. I might get rid of those. And I have the earth sign, which are bear people. I also have shark folk. Are they not written down here? They're not written down. That's fine. I have shark folk. I should show some Hero Forge minis. Those are pretty extensive. And then I have all the different continents, which the one that I think I'm gonna make this about is Kandala, which is the one they're playing on. So yeah. And then I have a few subclasses that I might need help balancing, such as the Cauldron Temple and Flow, the Oceanid Domain Cleric, the Love Domain Cleric, the Griffin Rider Fighter, the Way of the Five Animals Monk, the Oath of the Protector Paladin, the Royal Sorcerer Bloodline, and the School of Chronomancy Wizard. I have a few feats, some magic items, some spells such as Chronomantic Magic, which is time magic in my world, Mirror Magic, which that's all fun, some mundane weapons such as a scythe, sling pole, war spear, slingshot. I have a katana on here because I have the special thing with katanas. Some armor such as a buckler, a tower shield, special weapon abilities which I stole from Baldur's Gate 3 because I love Baldur's Gate 3, but I might change them because they are a little much. It does go for a bit. And then I have a little Dungeon Master's Forge area with things that I like to have in my game, such as craftsmanship and science-based skills. Craftsmanship is under dexterity and science is under intelligence. I wrote this, but then I've never followed it. Where every time for every death save a creature fails, you gain a point of exhaustion. I've never followed this. Maybe I should try it. I also have special revival rules, which I stole from Critical Role. There's also the variant flanking thing that I've never used. Oh, actually, no, I use this all the time. The Dungeon Master's Guide, you can flank anything. This is just, you can't flank something that is the size larger than you. However, you can gain what I call cinematic advantage, which just you can describe how you gain advantage, and if I find it's cinematic enough, you can do it. I have variant resting rules that make rests a little bit more complicated, and you have to like plan out your rest a little bit more, I think. There are different rests depending if you're in a settlement or if you're in the wilderness. Essentially, it just takes longer to heal. And it also uses hit dice. I have a sprinting rule, which I definitely didn't steal from Pathfinder, where you can, if you want to just take your whole turn to run, you can just do that for 5 times your walking speed. You have all attacks of opportunity or an advantage. It just doesn't work during chases, though. I also have variant hit point stuff or character creation, which I suppose potions are not that. Which I think everybody does that at this point. All healing potions are a bonus action. Roll for 1s on hit points. You can never get a 1 for a hit point. Feats at level 1. You tell your character idea to your DM. Your DM tells you what feats they think you can pick. Bonus intelligence skills, depending on how high your intelligence is, you get extra features. And then every 5 levels, you get a skill of your choice. And then I have some creatures here. So that's my world. I'll go ahead and show Hero Forge because Velvet brought it up and I have a lot of things. So I do need to sign in. So let me just turn that off really quick and we can just hang out at the beach for a little bit. How's this? I don't want to leak my sign in, so let's not do that. Yeah, we're just hanging out at the beach. That's all this is. This is the fucking surfing music from Pokemon. That's what it was. I love this song. Google shit on me. Okay, so here we go. Here's Hero Forge. Oh, that was weird. So I do a lot of Hero Forge making. This one I copied because I thought it was cool. Same with this one, but I do a lot of Hero Forge making. And we can look at a few characters. Like this is the character I was talking about earlier, Darius. Which I had him make it, chance, and then I made it better by changing up the pose, changing the height and stuff. That's all I really did to it. I also gave him normal feet because he had hooved feet. This was the other character I was talking about, Mateo. He got a cat. And this spear. I just thought this was kind of like a cool pose for him to be in, swinging the spear. Got the shield out to the side. Got this armor. And then I have a version of Zariel that I half copied, half made for myself, because my version of Zariel is a little different in the world. That's all. I have the villains of, or what I consider the villains of my campaign. Some of them aren't very villain-like looking, like her. It's kind of a gothic metallic angel in a sense, with with a lantern with the souls of like hundreds of thousands of gods in them, which makes sense if you know anything about if you know the lore of my world. This is an evil goddess in my world that I wanted to make a Hero Forge of because I made her sister. Thank you for following, so well done. Come on in, the water's fine. Hope you're enjoying the vibe. I hope you had fun with our Among Us games before. That was fun. Welcome in. This is one of the minis I like the most that I've made in Hero Forge. I think it has a lot of character to it. This is the player's teacher, or was, when they went to school in the beginning of the campaign. I think she's cool. She's a Dampier. Thank you for following. The water's fine. Come on in. Hope you're enjoying the vibe. Both of you get on in here. The water's great. Although we're not currently in the water, but I can. There, we're in the water now. Hello, welcome. I guess I made Velvet a while ago, so this is based on her old design, but I did make Velvet. She's here. I did the best I could with the limitations that Hero Forge had, because they don't have bat ears for some reason. I don't get it. So I just put two horns together and called it bat ears. I don't know why Hero Forge doesn't have bat ears. I feel like a lot of people would want bat ears, but that's fine. And then I also have some One Piece ones I made because I really like One Piece. And I made this one of Zoro, and it's just really funny because obviously you can't get a sword in its mouth, so I just put like a decapitated one-legged person behind him. You're not supposed to see it from that angle though, so that's my Zoro, which I don't think is bad. I think it's pretty good. His eye is massive though. What? I made this before I changed my Hero Forge style recently. So I also made Luffy, which I'm not showing because it's really bad. But I guess we can show my Star Wars characters. This is not my character. This is Velvet's Star Wars character with her rat droid companion, named Rebecca. She's pretty cool. I think we did a good job making her. She is hot. She got a bedazzled pink gun. Yeah, she's cool. This is the best I could do because that's supposed to kind of be like semi-transparent. And then this is my old character that I played in the Star Wars game. My Jedi. She's a little traumatized. She did somehow survive Order 66, which is why she's traumatized, so that's fun. And then I have my old characters, the ones that I've never, or maybe have used, maybe haven't. Strixhaven characters, this is the ones I play with Essie and Velvet, as well as Chance. This is Velvet's character, Selena. I need to make... you want me to make... Okay, that would be really hard. He's a Mandalorian. So, I can definitely see what I can do. This is Selena. She is a Triton and she is short. She's a Triton sorcerer. I'll see what I can do, Chance. Don't worry. This is Haku and his minion companion Brush. This is Chance's character in that game. Dragonborn cleric. It's pretty cool. Got some big armor. And then this, I don't know if Essie's still here, but this is Essie's character. Which I can make any changes to your character if you want me to. You just gotta let me know what you want to change. Or if you want to change it, you can. And then this is another character named Grace. She doesn't own a fox. She just wanted to put the fox. Her player, he just wanted to put a fox because he thought it looked cool. Which, you know, fair enough. Then I have we've played a lot of campaigns, so I have a different folder for most of the things. I have these unused characters that I've never played any of these guys, but some of them I really like. Like I like her a lot. She's really cool. When they release a fucking rapier, I'm gonna give it to her, but they haven't yet, so I like the new swords they've released though. I need a rapier. Release it. Okay, they have a rapier. It's just terrible. Look at this thing. It's so chunky. It's so big. I guess it gets the idea across, but still, it's so chunky. You do. Which I will show those characters. If Essie ever comes back, because they are for her game. So this is another one of my characters I made that I was gonna play with Velvet, but I ended up wanting to not. So I think she's still pretty cool. But yeah. This is my Lizard Folk dude, which yeah, he's cool. I don't really know what he's doing, but he's there. And then this is my other lizard folk. This is Shaman at Stars Druid, I think. Circle of Stars. I guess I can show. Oh yeah, this one. She is. I just kind of thought like, hey, what could an astral elf look like? And I made her. They revealed what astral elves look like. Astral elf. They showed something with them. Yeah, so these dudes, these are astral elves. I was like, man, that's not cool enough. No. But they got helmets. which is cool, I suppose. I don't know what else. I gotta read the books when they come out. I don't know what purpose that helmet serves. That reminds me, Journeys in the Radiant Citadel comes out tonight at 9 or noon. Oh, that's the no-no zone. How did I accidentally click on the no-no zone? That's funny. That is very funny. But yeah, so Journeys in the Radiant Citadel comes out later today. Check that out. I already have it. It's cool. It's fun. It's the new adventure modules paths of new adventure modules. Technically it's async. What the fuck is the word? Anthology adventure. That's the word. But it's all written by people of color, which is fun. There's a Filipino adventure in there too, which I'm happy about. And I think that's all I have to show for Hero Forge for now. Most. I have my. Oh, there's Gaia. How come I didn't show Gaia? This is my moth. She's a moth. And a reporter. These two arms don't actually do anything for her, but she has them. Your queen? She is a queen. Gaia deserves the world. I gave her new pants because I like these pants more. And new boots. You do need to plan and do that campaign. Yeah, she's from Velvet's campaign. There's a shirt. They just added a shirt. When? Wait, this stuff isn't new. Is this stuff new? Hold up. Keep the mid. Of course, I'm keeping the midriff. I'm just thinking about putting this jacket on her to show even more midriff, but not yet. Did they release new stuff? Did they take pieces apart? Oh, they did. They added the legs. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. I didn't know they did this. Yes, they have under and over for the legs now. So I can put these on any pant I want. Yeah, now they did it. But she has a little off beach music. This sounds like I'm still on beach music. It does have something against you. But for context, every time we need something new, every time we need something on Hero Forge, they don't have it until like 3 or 4 weeks later when they add it. And it's not just me. It only happens to Velvet. Where's that thing? This opens up a lot. I'm glad they finally did this. I knew this was coming, but I didn't know they did it already. Where's the piece I'm looking for? I guess not here. Whatever. But that means I can actually properly do Velvet. Hold on. Because recently Velvet released how her design actually looks like. I know you got more hip than that. I suppose I know you got more ass than that. So let's see. What is oh yeah, that's why. Now I'm gonna keep that all the way down. Bring it up a bit. If Velvet was unintentionally made just thick as fuck. So go follow Velvet. What pants are you wearing now? Are you wearing anything under here? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show this on Twitch. Pants on her for now. Wearing thigh highs? Okay. So you're not wearing anything under here. All right. Great. You're just talking. You can talk in chat. Are there thigh highs in here? I know they're the old, like... Whatever, I'll do this later. Let's go back to some planning for DnD. I don't know what I want to plan. This is the wrong account. Thank you for following Teuthis X. Come on in. The water's fine. Welcome. How you doing, man? Chilling? That's good. We're chilling here too. I don't really know what's going on, honestly. I'm kind of just letting things happen. I don't know what I want to do because I want to plan some D&D because I'm here. But at the same time, I have a session this weekend I haven't planned for, but I can't plan for it because 3 of my players are here. So, I'll just plan for that later when I'm off stream. I don't need to be on stream for that. Let's see. Because I've already planned for my upcoming other session. I can't show that either. So let's just go back into the deep lands here. Actually, no. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So the culture of each place. Yeah, I don't really want to do this, do I? What do you guys want to see? I want to do something fun, but I also don't want to plan the deep lands right now. So, what do you guys want to see? I mean, I could go play a game. I could not do that. Something you guys think. Damn it, right when I'm asking, what do you think is fun, you leave? I hate you. See you later, man. Have a great rest of your day. I don't actually hate you, you're good. So, let's see. I suppose... What sounds fun? I mean, I could keep giving advice. That was interesting. If you want advice, I mean, but... People need to ask. I'm not just gonna give unsolicited advice. I could keep telling stories, except I could also do that later on our D&D story stream that we're now doing. Okay, this music is a little too ominous for me. It's just top 10 D&D books. Do you mean just adventure books, or do you mean like source books as well? Or do you want me to do them separately? Separate? Okay. So, let's see here. These are all the source books. I'm not going to be counting these last 3 things here or the basic rules, because those, or the Fiendish Portfolio, or so these ones here are not actually books. They are just like rule stuff or small things of just monsters, or, and this is just the player's handbook in Italian, so I don't think I need to. It's just the same as the player's handbook. But let's see. I can immediately eliminate the Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron, the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Also, the Total Package isn't in there. Acquisitions Incorporated. So, okay. Let's open up all the source books that I think have a chance to be top tier. So, Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, gone. Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron, gone because it immediately got overwritten by the Eberron Rising from the Last War. Acquisitions Incorporated, gone. It's a good book, but it's kind of silly. But that's kind of part of the point of Acquisitions Incorporated. But it's just, you're like a guild, and there's lawyers, I think. I don't really know. I should read more into it. I know it's like a live streamed game, I think. I don't think I'm eliminating it. And then the rest of these other ones. So, outside of that, we have 1, which is Fizzbands, 2, Strixhaven, 3, Van Richten's, 4, Tasha's, 5, Mythic, Odysseys of Theros, 6, Wildmount, 7, Eberron, 8, Ravnica, 9, Tome of Foes, 10, Xanathar's Guide to Everything, 11, Volo's, 12, Monster Manuals, 13, Dungeon Master's Guide, 14, Player's Handbook. Do you want me to rank them, or do you just want to say which ones I think are the best 10? Is there something you want me to do? Do you just want to say like, oh yeah, these are the best 10? Rank? Okay, we'll rank. So, Fizzban's Treasury of Dragons is an excellent book for high-level options. It gives a lot of extra stuff, a lot of cool stuff, good magic items, very good monsters for high-level options, as well as some good ones for low-level options, as well as a lot of lore. However, I do know that the Dragonomicon, which is what this is kind of based on, was originally a lot better, apparently. I didn't read it, so I can't say. Strixhaven. It's a terrible source book. This is one of the worst source books to come out of D&D. Because it's not a source book, it's an adventure. Like, you see the first 2 sections are the source book, and then chapter 3 onwards is an adventure. That's not a source book. That's an adventure with some stuff tacked onto it. So, not a source book. Not in the top 10. Von Rich's Guide to Ravenloft. Amazing source book. Great source of inspiration. Great source of horror. Changed up the game. Welcome back. I did have something saved, so let's go ahead and quickly take a break from that. But I wanted to show the Hero Forge minis that I made for my character for your campaign, as well as me and Velvet made for your campaign as well. I have a lot of tabs because you know why I have a lot of tabs. You were here. But Essie. So this, as I've showed them, but I wanted to wait for you to come back. This is Mirabelle. This is my cow character for your campaign. I wanted to show these because wanted you to be here. Yeah, and then because I was showing Hero Forge minis while you were gone, and then this is Corazon, which is Velvet's character. And they're gonna get together. They're gonna be a couple. Don't worry, it's fine. See, they're gonna be together. They're cute. That's all. Okay, but now we're ranking the top 10 source books, and then we're gonna go rank the top 10 adventure modules or campaigns, I suppose. I've already eliminated, so we have 12 left because I most of these are just like little, or some of these are just like the sage advice, the basic rules I eliminated. And also knocked out of the running is Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron, and I just kicked out Strixhaven because it's a terrible source book. Although we're playing it, it's a terrible source book. And I was just saying how Grand Merchant's Guide to Ravenloft is one of the best source books to come out of D&D in the last few years. In my opinion, I think it's a great source book. It's filled with so much inspiration, so much cool horror that I think the story behind is why I'm in the campaign. Yeah, I mean, I'm very glad there's a story behind it. But yeah, you're fine if you want to talk about that, you can go ahead and talk about it. If you don't, we can just keep going on with our ratings here. But I think so. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything introduced some cool stuff with puzzles, as well as a shit ton of new subclasses, officially bringing the Artificer into the game outside of Eberron, and cool stuff with group patrons, as well as the customizing your origin character options, which I think is a great addition to D&D. I don't like being locked into ability scores, so changing that up and being able to have your race mean different things is cool. Though I don't agree with the direction that they're going, where there is no set one. I think there should either be a set one or an option to pick whatever you want. And I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that's not the fault of Tasha's. Next up is the Mythic Odysseys of Theros. Ravenloft, Reborn. Yeah, Ravenloft is a great book, and it does have some cool race options in it. Theros, another one of the coolest books that Dungeons & Dragons has introduced in the last few years, bringing in the heroic drive, the supernatural gifts, as well as the Lionin, the Satyr. Those are two very cool races that were brought in with it, as well as the subclasses, the Oath of Glory and the Oath of Eloquence, which are just such good subclasses. As well as fucking mythic creatures. Mythic creatures are so great, and they're amazing for high level play because it's just a second phase of a boss fight. They're amazing. They're great. Mythic Odysseys of Theros itself is a good book as well, but I would honestly have preferred just a straight Greek setting, but that's fine. The inspiration in this book is awesome. Another solid book. The Explorer's Guide to Wildmount is a good book. It is a solid book with some cool options, some cool new spells, some cool new subclasses, no new races, and some very cool lore. I don't think it's one of the best books that have been done in D&D, in recent D&D history, but I think it is good. I don't think it was game-changing, but I think it was good. Eberron, game-changing, an amazing book. A friend of mine does a commission of Asterion and Owl. Do you like Asterion? Is Asterion your favorite in Baldur's Gate? So, Eberron is an amazing book. Astarion's your favorite? That's fair. He's cool. He's really nice. He's a chill dude. He's very cocky. That's pretty good. Eberron's got some cool options, actually bringing the Artificer in from Unearthed Arcana, where it was stuck for years. This is the book that actually introduced group patrons. It has so much cool lore and monsters and maps. It's such a cool book to look through. Yours is... Oh, he does. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you know who my favorite is, if you want to try to guess. I know Velvet knows. who my favorite in Baldur's Gate is, but bam, knocking things right out of the park. Fucking Ravnica. Ravnica's so good. Ravnica is a great book. They introduce so much cool stuff in this book, like cool lore stuff, and they kind of try to bring D&D into the steampunk era. You don't know me well enough to guess. Well, okay. Me and Velvet did a D&D Smasher Pass, right? And I think if you watched that, you would know. It's really long, so I don't expect you to go and watch it because it's like 6 hours. It's like 7 hours or something. But Velvet, what's it? Yeah, it is long. But Velvet, what's it? How did you lose your artist thing? Okay, never mind. Velvet, what do you think is a good way to describe my taste in characters? Did you accidentally get rid of it? Okay, I'm not saying you were supposed to know. I was just saying it happened. Relax, I got it. I can add it after stream. But I need to, yeah, so how would you say is a good way to describe my taste in characters? Which actually, I need to be right back really quickly. You guys can keep chatting. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment. Hot buff strong women that can step on you. Shadowheart is not as let's say she doesn't meet the so far into the step on you category. Because like Spike Spiegel, I want a woman who could actually just kill me. So it's most definitely Lae'zel. So yeah, Ravnica. It's a great book. Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Awesome book. Great lore on the Blood War, on elves, on dwarves, and Dwargar, and Gith, halflings, gnomes, fucking tiefling shit. You had to play Githyanki to get the appeal. I saw her and I was like, ooh, ooh. What about characters that could kill me? But yeah, so the tiefling stuff in this book. Did you fail all the checks and like got into a fight with him? That's funny. Like the tiefling stuff in this book that they've now called legacy content, the tiefling subraces are so cool. They're so cool. I love going into each of the different like Lords of the Nine and the lore around that and the Blood War, and they're so freaking awesome. And the monsters in this book are great. I have the limited cover for this book too, and physical. It's amazing. Xanathar's Guide to Everything. The first real expansion book. It's a 5th edition. It's great. What can I say? It's amazing. They've got some great subclasses, some shit subclasses, but there's some really good subclasses, some cool stuff for the rules and everything. Oh yeah. I've had that too, where he like throws you to the ground. Asterion, I will say, Asterion can get it. Asterion's hot, but Lae'zel has my heart. Yeah, magic item tables, a bunch of different stuff. This is a great book. It's a great little introduction to what they could do. A bunch of different random encounters, ratio feats, like life charts, some cool ass subclasses, some cool additions to the game. Good book, very good book. Volo's Guide to Monsters, another good book. More monster options, always more fun. More NPC options. You're fine. I'm here to talk to the chat and talk about D&D. That's fine. More monster lore, more races, some of the coolest races. Aasimar, Faribault, Goliaths, Kenkus, Lizardfolk, Tabaxi, Tritons, the monstrous races. Like Yanti, Goblins, Hobgoblins, Orcs, with the Bugbears. They're so cool! I like races, if you can't tell. And monsters are very, very fun. So another good book, Monster Manual. What can I say? It's good. It's the Monster Manual. It's got everything you want. It's got art. It's got monsters. Maybe a little basic monsters, but that's fine. It's the first book. I'm saying look, okay. Let's look at the Monstrous Adventures really quickly. Like, Bugbear. They got long arms. Goblins. Like, what? How can you not like goblins? Like, come on. Hobgoblins. They're cool. I really like hobgoblins. Kobolds. I forgot kobolds were in here. Kobolds are very funny. I like kobolds. Orcs. It's a fucking orc and then snake people. Like, that's fun. Okay? That's really cool. And then there's like Tabaxis and lizard folks. Oh. Well, you guys you don't have to thank us for being cool. That's just how we are. A party of full god. It would be annoying. The DM would have to be on board with it. That would definitely be a thing. You're like, you have to tell your DM beforehand, like, yeah, we're doing this. If your lizard folk wanted to eat the bunny, that's fair. I would have. Yeah, the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's a good book. I like this book a lot. It's got a lot of different options. What? It's got a lot of magic items, cool magic items. However, it's got, I mean, there's still stuff in this book that I've only recently discovered. So that's fun. It's just such a dense book, and I've been using it for a long time now, but it's such a dense book. And it's good. I think this is a very good book. This is definitely top of the list. And the Player's Handbook, come on. It's the Player's Handbook. It introduces all the classes, all the races, the main races, I mean. Waffles, all are delicious, and so are rabbits. It's got the equipment, it's got the spells, it's got the combat, it's got the adventuring. I wish there was another chapter here on social stuff, but like, good book. Very good book. Now we gotta start whittling it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 13 books still up here. Oh, I skipped one, didn't I? Where's... Oh, Monsters in the Multiverse. So 14 books. Monsters of the Multiverse was just a redo of... They kind of just redid all the races. They redid a lot of the monsters from both Volo's Guide and from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Now, like you're good for naming things after food. I do the same thing. First off, I'm gonna get out of the way now. So as much as I like Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, I don't think it's as good as the rest of these books. So I'm gonna have to close Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, as well as Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse. I don't think it's a top 10 book. I think it's a good book, but they don't have all the lore that they had in the other two. They did have a lot of races, but they're all reprints. So, also have to go away with Gordon Kanan's Monsters of the Multiverse. Now that we're down to 12, I'm okay. I've had that much world lore for a very long time. You're fine. You don't need as much world lore as I do. It's ridiculous at this point. I'm gonna get rid of Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. I don't think it was, like I said, I think it was good. It wasn't game breaking. It wasn't game breaking. So I think a lot of the campaign specific ones automatically get pushed down a good bit. So I think so these are definitely going to be in the top 10. The Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster Manual, Volo's, Anathars, Morning Kane's Tome of Foes, Tasha's. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books are definitely going to be in my top 10. I just have to decide. All right, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. So I have 11 left. Cool. Van Richtens is definitely going in there. So is Theros. I think Ravnica's the one that gets out. So you talk about me? Why are you talking about me? I think just by the nature of the books, these are more applicable. So I think these are going to be in the ending areas of my top 10 list. How do you do that? I mean, it's fine, but like, thank you very much. I am amazing. I know. I think I gotta put the Dungeon Master's Guide at number 1, followed by Xanathar's Guide, followed by Morden Kanan, followed by Player's Handbook, followed by Volo's, followed by the Monster Manual, Van Richtens, Tasha's, Mythic, Theros, and then Emerald. I think that's my top 10 for D&D source books. Is DMG is number 1, Xanathar's is 2nd, 3rd is Morden Kanan's, 4th is the Player's Handbook, 5th is Volo's, 6th is the Monster Manual, 7th is Van Richtens, 8th is Tasha's, 9th is Theros, and 10th is Eberron for the source books. Thank you. You don't have to take notes. You're fine. Now we want to talk about the adventures, right? The Dragon of Icespire Peak is pretty good, right? I've heard. Were you drunk when you wrote that? I know it was late, but okay, that's fair. That's fair. You don't have to be stressed out. But he will judge you. Okay. So honestly, I don't know if I can get a top 10 list out of the adventures. But you finally did what? Oh, wait. Are you trying to mess with the mod stuff again? Are you hosted me? Oh, wait. Is there a... You didn't. You didn't. Well, you did. You did. My bad. You did host me correctly. Thank you. Thank you for the host, Velvet. Is that what you've been doing this whole time? You just have to go into your channel. You have to go into your channel and just type /raid. That's all. That's what you have to do. And then my name. Yeah, sorry. I joined Velvet's stream for a bit. It's just that hosting is the same as a raid. So, okay. So. You could make an auto host list. I actually don't know how to do that, so that would be nice. But right now, let's rank these books. From the ones I've read. You just did that? Cool. You're gonna have to show me how to do that. Essie, how is Dragon of Icespire Peak? Is that a good adventure? Would you say that's a good one? Would you say it's not? Wild Beyond the Witchfight does seem really fun. I like the Feywild. It's a good time. I suppose I can't actually rank the readings. It's a good adventure though. Might also be okay. You know, I'm actually gonna rank Strixhaven here because that's what Strixhaven is. Strixhaven is a fucking adventure. It's not a source book. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose I'll put the Dragon of Icespire Peak up there, and I've Tomb of Annihilation, and where's like the first adventure that Lost Mines of Fandom. Oh, also Tales of the Yawning Portal. First off, Curse to Strahd. I've heard it's very good. He's morbing. Strahd is morbing. Spelled morbing. Alright, I spelled morbing. That's fine. It's the same. Oh shit. It's the same face. No, okay, yeah, morbing. Yeah, but look, like he's actually doing it. He's, okay then. I've heard Curse of Strahd is very, very good. From what I know about Curse of Strahd, it is good. So, yeah. Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Amazing adventure. I love this adventure. I never finished this adventure, but I love this adventure. Okay, but that's actually just the... Like, I agree. Oh wait, shit, it goes away. But that's just like actually just the morbing face. Like that is the face Matt Smith made in the scene where he was dancing. Like, I'm not wrong. And that's what you're... I know I'm not. Which is why I'm doing it. This is a good adventure. Thanos down here. Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. If you're gonna play this adventure, ignore all of Baldur's Gate. Just start at Candlekeep. It makes the adventure so much better. Just start at Candlekeep, and Avernus can be annoying. So maybe do something more there, because it's just a flat plane that people are adventuring in. It's okay. I love this stuff. I love Zariel. Zariel Oof. I love Zariel, but this book is okay. Zariel is hot. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. I want to play this book. I want to play it. I don't want to run it. Because I've heard it's also a lot to run. Because it's kind of open world in the sense of all the 10 towns and being able to go to each of them. I want to run it. I want to play it. I don't want to run it. I mean, also, Errol is a destructive demigod who wants to kill everyone. Of course I'm not talking about her second phase. No. Where is it? Elementals? I hate this. Where the fuck? Errol. Where's the picture? No, there it is. I'm not talking about her second phase, but yeah. So Rime of the Frost Maiden is definitely up there of ones I want to play. Candlekeep Mysteries. I've heard that some of this is really good, some of this is weird. So I'm not fully... So I just got a Discord call. I've heard some of Candlekeep Mysteries is really good. Some of it was like edited to shit, so it's not great. Critical Role, Call of the Netherdeep. Needs an introduction adventure. I actually started running this one, and it's kind of cool, but it really needs an introduction adventure. I think. I need something that comes before the Faithful competition. Something fun. Something like that you can all meet through. I don't know. Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I've also heard good things about this. I want to play it. I want to. Someone run it, please. I want to play a rabbit person. That's all I want. I want to play the reincarnation of Waffles. Strixhaven, the Curriculum of Chaos. You know, Strixhaven is a You're fine. You can just share it with me. I have all of them. Waffles is still alive. She doesn't need to reincarnate. Okay, I am the re-embodiment? There you go. Yeah. Multiversal, different. Like how Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man and also Tom Holland is Spider-Man. I do have all of them. Okay, but Strixhaven. Okay, look, Strixhaven's not a source book. And if it was a source book, it'd be a terrible source book because it's only a source book for these 2 chapters. And it's an adventure for the rest, but like, it's not a good adventure. This is a bad adventure. It's not good. I love Strixhaven. It's got some cool stuff in it, but it's not a good adventure. The Dragon of Icespire Peak. I've heard this is an amazing introductory adventure. I've heard this is a great place to start. This is one of the best. Yeah, you're playing. We're playing DnD now. Like, this is one of the best ones from what I've heard. It also looks really cool. Like, you know, you're fighting a fucking dragon. That's cool. Tomb of Annihilation. A game in James Cameron's Avatar? Do they not have an Avatar tabletop game? That's the wrong Avatar. Avatar, games. Okay, I think they're making it. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't watched Avatar for years, and when I watched it, I remember only being impressed with the visual effects. I wouldn't mind playing Big Blue Woman though. That'd be fun. I didn't really. I remember not really enjoying the story, but that was a while ago. Um, but I mean, I'm interested in playing any D&D game. So, yeah. Too lazy. Okay, so the thing is, you can really easily adapt the Powered by the Apocalypse system, and it's really easy. If you wanted to use that, because Powered by the Apocalypse is literally 2d6 plus something, and it's super rules light. There's hardly any rules. You just kind of say what you want to do if you want to look into Powered by the Apocalypse. But yeah. I think D&D could do Avatar pretty well. I don't know though. Tomb of Annihilation. Good adventure. Lost Mines of Phandelver. There's also a dragon in this one? I never got to the end of it. I've heard it's good though. And then Tales from the Yawning Portal. I played one adventure from this. White Plume Mountain. I think. Maybe it wasn't White Plume Mountain. It's the Sunless Citadel. I played that. Yeah, it is. I played the Sunless Citadel. This adventure was utter shit. This was a terrible adventure. So yeah, I'm closing that one. Let's see. I'm going to say Candlekeep Mysteries is not part of my top 10. You're not on my... I don't want to play with you anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're on 10. Cool. Already done. No, I'm kidding. Waterdeep Dragon Heist. My favorite adventure. Followed by Tomb of Annihilation. Icewind Dale. I have Curse of Strahd. Okay. No, I just really like the Feywild. Skate. I suppose I'll put Wild Beyond the Witchlight there. Critical Role. Dragon of Icespire, Lost Mines of Phandelver, Strixhaven. So that's my list. Waterdeep, Tomb of Annihilation, Icewind Dale, Curse of Strahd, Descent into Avernus, Witchlight, Call of the Netherdeep, Icespire Peak, Lost Mines of Phandelver, Strixhaven. And there's a large gap between Strixhaven and Lost Mines of Phandelver, by the way. It's big. But no, I think I like Wild Beyond the Witchlight because I love the idea of adventuring in a fucking carnival. That sounds so fun. And it's one of the only adventures that really introduce races, like fairies and herongons. I do like extra races. I always love extra races. So things that introduce extra stuff, like the Owlin or the spells and the feats that come in Strixhaven, which I'm considering an adventure. I do really like those. So we'll chill with that for a bit. Getting tired of this music. Yeah, like the Feywild is just so weird, right? Like so much stuff can happen and it's just fun. So yeah. I enjoy it a lot. But I think the Radiant Citadel is going to be pretty high ranked up there for me because from what I've already seen, the Radiant Citadel is really cool. It's got some cool art. And then the upcoming Spelljammer, I think is going to be really cool as well. So yeah. Alice in Wonderland but DnD, that is an amazing idea. And it's exactly what they were thinking. So, let's see. Also, the art of Spelljammer is so cool. Like, I already have this. But like the Strixhaven Academy, or the Spelljammer Academy art is, look at this. It is so cool. Look at the like the pirates over here, the Githyanki pirates, like, and the event. It is so cool. I love this comic book style. It is great. Yeah, what about this song? It's a good song, okay? So what is all the new? You're vibing? Yeah, me too. I'm always vibing. Oh, the new Concord Jewel dice set. That's cool. When you come to this stream, I want you to vibe. That is what the point of this stream is. Is vibe. I do have a lot of D&D Beyond dice. And most of them are just from pre-ordering books. Or like claiming stuff. Or I'm a subscriber, so I get the monthly dice. But I did buy these because I think they were going to like some charity thing, so I wanted to buy them. Yeah, I got these fuzzy dice. And then the new Concord Jewel dice and the Clockwork dice. It's all a good time. I wish you could share dice though. True Color? I like the True Color dice. Velvet doesn't, but I like them. It's kind of like rock with like a geode inside of it with a rainbow. That's really fun, I think. And then there's also, you could just go with like your school dice. But I have sound turned off for them because I share my screen to play music during my sessions, so. Right. Let's see. What else is there to go? Is there anything you guys want to see as well? Anything extra? Anything more? If anybody has any recommendations of things maybe that you want me to look at, maybe that you want me to just do. If anybody has something, that would be an awesome recommendation, and I'll do it. Nobody has anything. I mean, I could always just we could also switch over to a game if people wanted to see a game. I could play Baldur's Gate. I haven't played Baldur's Gate in a bit. Is it updated? I don't think it's updated. I honestly don't think it's updated. It's not. It's a 33 gigabyte update. That's not happening. Never mind. You're a beginner? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, my 3D. I 3D print things. Um, can't really show any of it because I don't make the models. I just print them. So I can't show much of that. I mean, I guess I could show, no. My D&D stuff. I have all the books. I have all the books on D&D Beyond. I have a lot of them in person. Yeah, that's all really. That's mostly it. Yeah. Besides art, I guess I could show art, but that's, you know, art is saved. All that's all on Velvet's stream if you want to see that. But I suppose we could quickly switch over to a game and play something for a little bit before ending off there. I want to play a game for a bit though. Oh, hi Jetlight. I will take your spirit and use it to power myself. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was even just for a bit. I suppose, because I don't want to end it there. I want to do a little bit first. You guys want to see some Hades or some Neon White? Go back to this screen. Play with your friends every now and then, but you never finish a campaign because you never get to play. Yeah, that's how a lot of our. So okay, we used to have a lot like more like that, but we recently lost 3 players. I say recently, it was last year. We lost 3 players. One of them because we kind of got into an argument over the game a little bit. The other dropped out at around the same time because I think they were trying to drop out anyways, and the other one just got tired of it. And a lot of I had to talk with the rest of my remaining players and say that like that's how I kind of viewed D&D. It was that I didn't know she did one. Was that announced in your Discord? I'm not in your Discord, I think. I didn't know you had a Discord, so that's fun. But yeah, we lost 3 players recently. Also, welcome back. And I had to talk with the rest of my players about how I viewed D&D and how, to me, if you set that time and you set that date, in my opinion, like it's kind of it's like you said, it's an appointment, but it's still coming in, playing with your friends and playing a game. And I understand. I don't have a problem with people dropping out last second, or as long as they tell me. So I just want people to tell me. But I view it as an appointment for myself, so I'm always there, unless something big comes up. So Neon White or Hades? Which one sounds fun? Either. Okay, okay. To preface things, I've never played Neon White. If you guys want me to play Neon White, I've never played it. Could be fun, but I've never played it. I have 63 hours in Hades, so Hades might be a more enjoyable experience to watch. But if you want to experience something with the first time with me, yeah, I maybe I'll do a separate stream for Neon White. Yeah, but I think I'd stream most of when I play Neon White. I think I'm gonna stream it. So Yeah, it does. It does suck how it's like the day before somebody will tell you, "Hey, I've got something to do that came up last second," and when you learn what it is, it's kind of like, well, you could have done that any day, but hey, that's fine. So yeah, I guess I'll play some Hades. That sounds fun. Hades. Story. Hades. Done. Pause this music. Put up Hades. I'm glad you had an enjoyable experience on your community night. Was it okay? How did it go? Was it just like summarize it in maybe 4 words for me? I don't want to start a new one. Okay. I haven't played Hades in a while, so this will be fun. I just felt like playing it today. I mean, did you get kicked out of that friend group?
Good word. You must have had. It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside. Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal.
By the way, I will warn you of spoilers. I am at the end of the game. Very, very far into the game.
Pretty scary servant platter there.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Who was I wanting to max out? I was max out Hades. I don't really want to max out Hades. Maybe I just want to try to go for a really, really fast run. You guys want to see how fast I can possibly go? That could be fun. I just haven't played in a while, so. Or are you okay if I'm playing it then? Yeah, I mean, it's good to let people know how you feel. Yeah, but I don't want to fuck with things with your eyes. Like, okay. I think actually. Actually get the heat gauge here.
That's as much heat as I can get from this.
Not have the shield that high? Thought I liked the shield.
Made.
You could just talk to each other. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cool.
This should work.
Played in a while.
Son of Hades.
Nyx, Master Chaos.
Nyx!
Well, we are pleased to see you here, however briefly.
I love Nyx.
teases me your gathering of the Olympians occurred. I must inform you.
Please do use our other names. Nyx 8. I love Nyx. What's my favorite again? Is it the sword? Did I end up really liking the sword?
Burn.
I thought it was the shield. Shit. Can I go into Erebus? No. Maybe I could. I don't like Erebus, so it's fine. Right, I can. Maybe I did like the sword. I don't remember. What did you do in today's stream? I know it was a test where you're just like showing off some DnD stuff, or what's going on? Artemis is really cute in this game, but Nyx. Okay, as I've said, women that can actually just kill me. Nyx. Nyx is just like I feel like she could kill me, she just won't. It's just I don't know. Something about her. But fucking Megara.
Spoon evolved a new effect.
Oh, Dionysus is gonna be my buddy this time. Dionysus! He's a fucking hottie in this game. I'll take that. You know you agree. Pretty sure all of us did that.
Crushed.
I was looking at the game, so. All the Fury sisters are amazing in this game. Even the one that just says murder.
Loaded up.
Can't hit you. Sisters are great.
Looks like I don't
Look at Dionysus!
feast you through for all of us down there, but let me.
Ooh, attack inflicting hangover. That's good.
Cheers to that.
And I get Poseidon. That's actually pretty good.
Ready, lads?
Would want his dash, I think.
Persephone, she says you're really stuck down there, born of the underworld.
Alright. The cast, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll go with the cast. I do like the cast. They did know what they were doing when they designed the characters. Well, that does it at the end of that. That's good then. And the music.
Stop him, wretches.
Yeah, I will warn you, where I am in the game is the fucking end of the game. I've done every story thing available to me except for like character relationships. So If you don't want things spoiled, don't pay attention.
Who is going to clean all this up?
Cheers, Father. That's better.
I don't know money, so pomegranate of power. I put a lot of time into Hades.
More, huh?
I guys haven't played in a while, so. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's just. Okay, so it is a bit different from normal Greek mythology. But, yeah, that's fair.
Power of Olympus.
Oh. That's my fastest run, 17 minutes, I think. Which is slow in comparison, but for like people that are really, really good at the game, but my fastest is 17 minutes. I believe it was with the spear, which is just like universally considered the worst weapon, which I find very funny. I also use keyboard and mouse, which most people use controller, so.
Ready.
But in my experience, I've found that the shield, though this version of the shield at the very least, does take a bit longer. The speedrun, the speedrun record has been done on the shield, so I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
That's something. Cheers.
Weird. The other way could be more fun, but I wanna fight.
Gods want me to choose.
Yep, that nice.
We are going to have a feast tonight.
Yep. Fight me, Poseidon. Oh, I shouldn't have done Poseidon. Poseidon is so annoying. No, but Dionysus is more annoying. Yeah, that's fair.
Did what I had to do.
If you're wondering, it's Poseidon's has like loose tracking waves, which is why it's so annoying. But Dionysus has hard tracking stuff, and Artemis's is even worse. Just so hard to deal with. There's a fishing spot in this room. Don't let me forget.
I can't stay angry. Let us call all that unpleasantness back there. Water under the...
The gauntlets. The gauntlets are really fun.
Come forth, fishes.
Covering the thing. Can't see it. Couldn't see it. Shop. That just means I'm at the end.
Now here's something
Artemis!
Any other boons for me?
I want to prefer some. I'll just go with the call. The
My
better
sense
version
is
of the call
sharp.
then.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, which of the sisters will it be this time? Or all three? Who am I fighting?
There you
Electo!
are. Heard you had a real bash down in your daddy's house, Red Blood.
Next time, definitely, Electo. We missed you for sure and wished you could have made it.
I'm sure you did. But you know, work comes first. So let's get busy.
I love her. I am not doing well.
Not here.
Fuck. Can't call her to fuck up her sister. Damn it. Got her. I don't remember that happening. I'm so confused.
Get out.
I haven't played in too long. I almost died.
Electo failed just as her sister did.
I don't know if I call that easy. Yeah, that's fair.
My
Um,
keepsakes.
I want to switch up. Kinda. Almost done with Artemis. No, let's do Artemis.
Okay. See you, Tartarus.
Yeah, the cute little chibis of everybody. Well, let's go fight the Lyrian Hydra. Let's do this. Lerny. Wait. Oh. Okay. Hermes. Let's go. I like Hermes dashes. Popping candy. Maybe. I got hit by that. Damn.
More skull crushers.
Out of practice.
No, you don't. Time for a boost.
Thought I'd check in again real quick there, boss. You want my witty conversation next?
Keep talking as usual.
Definitely witty conversation, Lord Hermes.
Ha! Good. I like these little chats. Take care now, boss.
I like Hermes. He's silly. That works.
Get me out of here.
Man, I just took a damage to go. What those, the chibis, they're keepsakes. So they're little items that each of the members, or do you know what those are, or are you just asking what the chibis themselves are? Because I don't want something to explain to you something you clearly know. But if you don't know what they are, I'll just go into the assumption that you don't. They are little items that that character gives to you that you can essentially equip and level up the more you use. And each one does something different. In the case of Artemis, it makes her boons stronger.
I have to say, I had a pretty decent time with everybody at our little visit recently. Met you, Uncle Hades, even Great Achilles. Still don't quite appreciate you tricking us, but I can get over it eventually. Anyway, you still could use assistance from me, right?
Oh, hell yeah. And they essentially give you little bonuses. Some of them can give different things. Like, for example, one of them, if you clear a room without taking damage, you get a plus 2% to your damage. And then some of them are making the boons better, which are the things that you use to get stronger. She die? Oh, you know what they are, okay. Yeah. So, oh shit, I died. I'm not looking at the game.
We're not finished.
The chibis just show when you're like, I didn't even kill that.
Good
Cool.
enough to eat. Sharpen my senses.
Come on, have a health thing. Okay.
Sure, why not?
You leave my troves alone.
And then the little stuffed animals at the bottom, those are more keepsakes that you get once you start like maxing people's things up. They're little presents that you can use, and I'll show you what they do when we're fighting the Lyrian Hydra. I hate you. Okay.
Back to the lowest depths with them.
Well, that's better. For
I don't have money. Ooh. I love the music in this game. Oh, one of the mini bosses.
My favorite power couple.
What I want to do here is bring this thing down on top of her. Stun things, but I already lost my second Death Defy? I am out of practice.
Farewell, gigantic.
Hey, Kazans. How you doing? What's going on? Playing some Hades because I wanted to play some Hades. And I haven't played Hades in a while. I also forgot what weapon I like to use, so we're on the shield right now, which is not my favorite weapon. I think. I remember.
Easy.
This game has got some good ass music, and if you're not playing it, it's fun. It's like not stressful. But since it's kind of stressful since I'm playing it. I also haven't played in a while, so. Oh shit.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, I feel that I was for a while too. This. I don't have money. I should
Can wash away my boons.
Shield. Yeah, I like the shield, but I think I liked. I don't remember what my favorite was. It might have been a different version of the shield than the one I have on now. Maybe I like the sword. I know I liked the spear for a long time, and then I stopped liking the spear. Yeah, this is just shapes and colors right now.
On my authority.
Yes aspect. Yeah, I honestly don't remember which ones I liked.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Gonna fight the Hydra.
How was the magma temperature lately?
Ah, it's not the purple one. It's not the cotton candy colored one. It's the carrot. This is a good spawn of the heads. I've never really had this before. Dash. You gotta hit more. Oh, so here's what the little those animals do. There's more of you?
Too hot for you, is it?
I called the fury. Ugh. down. Now I wait. Now I wait.
All right, taking the shot.
Blew him the fuck up. And I'm on the Shield of Chaos. Okay then. I didn't know that.
How could you, boy? That
Yeah,
Hydra
they
had a
are.
family.
Just max out Artemis for now. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Should I take the trade?
Apparently the Hydra had a family. That's what Hades said. My least favorite part of the game, Elysium. Hate Elysium. There's so many shields here. Oh, could the Hydra respawns? Yeah. Elysium does look really nice, but like there's so much like coming back to life and blocking attacks and shit in Elysium, I just don't.
Okay.
It's also the area I think I have the most practice on because I keep dying and coming back here.
Power of Olympus. Extra blessing.
Aw, these little fuckers. I hate them. I hate them so much. Especially on the fucking Shield of Chaos. Get away from me.
How many now?
More of them? This game hates me.
So close.
God. Fuck.
No, you don't.
Very out of practice.
You
Hammer.
can't stop me.
That's...
Feels lighter than before.
Oh. Whack. No, I'm not going there. That's the best way to go, but I'm not going there. Come on. Come on. You can't do this to me. Oh, those are the two most fucking annoying ones. At least Artemis doesn't give a secondary effect.
That definitely was a good decision, man.
Don't be messing with my feelings, Zagreus. My loyalty's hard won and quickly
Yeah,
lost.
she is, but she's manageable.
Sorry, Artemis. Guess she's upset.
I'll just get rid of this gem dude. Worked out. We got it.
Well, Zagreus, it turns out you need all the help that you can get, so here's a pity boon for you.
Right. I mean, Athena makes... Yeah, but you can just run away. But, like... Ooh, that's good.
Artemis, guide my hand.
I don't... I guess Artemis? I want to be... No, I crit already. What do I have? I don't have anything for my secondary. Dionysus, I guess. Time to fight the... Asterius.
Everyone's saying that the Queen is back. Do you know what that means, short one?
Well, for me at least, it happens to mean quite a bit. I'm her son.
It doesn't mean a thing. We're still here to fight. Though for what it's worth, my mother also.
Fighting the bull early makes the fight later easier. Ah, fuck. Very out of practice. Ow, jeez. Run into a wall already. Okay, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have 8 health. And no death defiances left. You got something for me?
That's that then.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for me right now, at least. I get some health. Yeah, that was definitely... That was easy. That wasn't easy. Maybe I shouldn't have done a full 6 heat run on my first run back. Maybe that was a bad idea. Ooh, what you get?
Picked up their scent.
Pineapple. That sounds good. I have 1 health. Holy shit. No, no, no. 5
What do we have here? I can do this.
Make these. Oh, yummy. Take out this bow. Fuck. Damn. That was fun. Now we get to talk to everybody. This is where the spoilers come in.
Ouch.
Nice try,
Alright.
nice try.
Again?
Says here that you got stuck like a piece of meat on a spit by an exalted long spear. Wow, I'll bet that really hurt. Too bad you don't have a thick leathery hide or something that can help protect you in that type of situation. Oh well.
What?
Well,
Here you go, boy. Triple order, just the way you
I never stopped to think about why pomegranates grew here in the underworld. But
You know full well that the pomegranate,
you kept them growing all this time.
they are very easy to maintain.
Everything I can buy. I have that many. Jesus, I didn't know I had that many. That's ridiculous. We'll get the
Well, I don't see why not.
that. I don't know what
Every
that is.
self-respecting house needs a portrait of a girl from Crete.
Another tastelessly constructed piece.
Sure. That sounds fun. And
Let's
this.
go with this. Oh, I think Thanatos would love this one. Or totally ignore it.
Thanatos is far too industrious to require such a thing.
Does look like a Thanatos thing.
Hello, my friend. Let's get back to my song.
You sound amazing, mate. Meg's in the spotlight.
Thank you. So the Olympians are back on officially now?
Seems only fair they should help in some capacity.
By making you unfairly stronger by the time.
Exactly.
I want to. How hard of it? Do I have any fish? I'm not reading
I know
it.
that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
There you go.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here.
You're gonna teleport over to the lounge? Yeah.
The fool of a king I served. I'd never take up arms for him. But Patroclus, he always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion. Took up my
Oh,
armor,
that is cute.
led my brothers into battle in my guise,
I love Cerberus.
fought nobly. But then he... well,
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him. Took vengeance.
that I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage.
I
Rage
finally
that
finished
subsided
these two's
soon
story.
After I arrived here, I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink.
Yeah, just sitting through playing music. That's great.
Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad. Don't ask me about it again. All right?
Of course.
What is this? I don't know what that is. Who it is of him. Can I do anything in the mirror? No. 4,000.
A prophecy.
That's close.
I don't have time for leisurely activities like this.
Cerberus is best. He's a very good boy.
I'm wide awake.
Very, very good boy.
Back, huh?
Did I like the sword?
Oh, please.
The sword my favorite?
Stygius?
never unlocked the Poseidon.
Nice.
No, I liked the spear, but I think it ended up not being my favorite.
Nothing, pal.
Maybe was it?
Change form.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't have time. I mean, he's got stuff to do. What about the fists? I don't think I enjoyed the fists all that much. Where do I have the most points put in?
Slicing, huh?
Decent amount.
Let
The
me see you
spear.
now for what you truly are.
I think I would have. Maybe it is
Zagreus.
just the main shield. Or was it the main sword? I don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, don't you scratch that thing, boyo.
Maybe it was the sword.
Alright, I'm back.
I don't like the rail. I don't like how you have to stop in the middle of the reload. I just don't like that for some reason. I also hate the bow. I just like hitting shit hard. So, yeah.
Go again? Arthur.
I'll try Arthur. I don't like having to get to the Daedalus hammer and do the whole.
Betty, you're all set.
I'm just upset. I'm just upset by it. That's all. It's good. I know it's good. I just don't like it. Let's finish off after.
What's the worst that could happen? Lady Aphrodite.
Oh, dearest, you've no idea what a delightful time I had while visiting.
Ooh, nice. I want a better attack.
Anything else?
I guess I can do the dash.
I'm all worked up.
That was quick. Ooh, Athena Aphrodite? That's okay.
Come on.
Just have to get. I don't want Athena's attack.
It's fortunate your troubles with your mother were resolved. Persephone, I mean. To think I led all of my family to believe your mother was the goddess Nyx instead. It seems I was an unwitting accomplice to a bit of a deception there. But Nyx...
I don't want her attack. Sure. My first time winning, I think it was Dionysus. Oh, yeah, you should sleep. It was nice hanging out. I hope you come by again whenever you get the chance. It was nice meeting and hanging out with you. I think yeah, my first win was Dionysus Aphrodite. So I just had so much extra damage. It was Dionysus Aphrodite Ares. So I just had like all of the extra damage in the world.
The power of the gods.
Shut the door here. I want more boons. Good night. Hope you had a fun time here. Ow. Ah.
I'll hang on to
Give me a
these.
boon. Give me a boon. Boons. Just like that, I guess. Keep well. I completely forgot I have to use these as well. Oh, right now. Casts. I only recently, like, okay, recently as in, like, nearing when I stopped playing the game is when I started using the casts more. And I realized that, they're really fucking good, so I should use them. There's just more damage that you just have for free.
In the name of Hades.
Casts gains any bonuses from check person behind. Dash deflecting I do think is better than Aphrodite's, but I don't want to get rid of Aphrodite's. Sure. Ooh, hammer. That's good. Hammer is very good. Maybe I can get like the super quick attacks. Take like less damage.
Stay dead.
Hammer. That's not bad. I mean, it's... I'd rather not. I don't really like any of these, though. I suppose this one's...
All tuned up.
These little heads can be really annoying. Oh, the little bomb dudes. Big guy. Big guy done. Okay. So how's everybody been today? What you been up to? Anybody that wants to say what they've been up to? How you been? What you been doing? Have anything interesting coming up? Have anything interesting happening now? Snacking on Mickey D.
Exclusive access.
This seems fun. Careless.
Stop right there.
Think you can hit me?
I started playing this game off of Metroid Dread. There's the isn't there like a huge heat wave happening in Europe right now? I mean, there's one happening kind of here too, but I started playing this game off of Metroid Dread, and it made me so happy that I could like touch enemies without fucking dying. How hot is it for you right now, I see?
Ahoy. Hey, sir. Sometimes a conversation with a friend is its own reward, isn't that right, Baldy?
Gotta give a gift to Boldy.
Well,
Hey, Prince Ed, I have the strangest rumor. Here's the thing, I'll give it to you straight. I have heard you've been consorting both with Megara the Fury and with that old stiff Thanatos. Can you believe it?
Sisyphus, I don't know where you heard that, but it's true. They're just doing their jobs, and I know how it looks, but you're my friend as well, and I don't want you to forget that.
Look, I do appreciate the sentiment, Your Highness. I'm just surprised. I thought we shared a common foe in them is all. What can I say? I hope that someday I can see them how you see them.
Thank you for understanding, sir. Besides, maybe I can get them to cut you some slack.
Darius sleeping with the two of them.
Say no more.
All right.
See you again, right?
You're going to like this.
Damn, I didn't want this one. Actually, the flood shot's pretty good, so I don't know.
Time to face the Furies.
I need fucking...
Think I know what you're going to say. I guess the happy thing just isn't doing it for you. Though maybe trying to kill me like this is as close as you can get. You
Yes.
I need the charmed on the attack. Ow. Yeah, if it's not too hot where everybody is. For me, it's a temperature.
I'm innocent.
I don't remember what temperature, but it's a temperature. It is 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Enjoy the searing heat of Asphodel.
Next stop, Asphodel. Let's see here.
Fine. Health.
Looks handy. I'll just go on up. Got it. Learning awaits.
I need something for my attack. I just want the charm for my attack. Give it to me.
Look who.
Level up my dash if I can. Can't, but level up my cast then.
Got to hold nice and still.
Fish.
Just a crustacean.
Is that a chaos gate I heard? It was. Do chaos efforts.
I do not think so, boy.
Why are you running away? Huh? Huh? We're fighting. I'm slow right now. Hardly got anything. That's fun. Key.
All aboard.
I want some re-rolls. The baby Hydras. Yeah, it makes projectiles slow down.
You're late.
Why it's so good against like the witches and stuff. Key. Reroll. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. Whose attack do I want? Dionysus or I want hers. She does more damage.
You really shouldn't have.
I only have one. I want a better one though. Most of her stuff is really good. Okay, rerolled with it. Okay, I'll just take it.
You wouldn't hang with me given the choice. I thought I had you sorted, man, but maybe you just...
You won't like this.
Oh, what the? I have my fingers on the wrong keys. Ah.
Nice.
Took a lot of damage from that.
Okay, let's say we're settled up now.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Time to feast.
Athena. Maybe I should have gone this side. Nah, I don't care. It's the witches.
If you can, witches.
Let me use my ability, goddammit. Thank you.
Well, I for one had a lovely time.
So long to use my ability. Cannot be stunned and resist some damage from bosses. Boom! That's pretty good. Ow. Get me out of that. I'm trying to use my ability. Let me hit you. Damn it. It went right on me. I have a shield, so. Power up my attack. Hermes or coin. I'll take coin. I don't need Hermes right now. Oh, Thanatos.
Happened to be in the area. I had a feeling I would find you all alone out here. You might want to stand back a bit, Zach. That's not my style.
Oh. Hi. Thank you for following. Come on in. The water's fine. Just playing some Hades. Yeah, Paul, I feel that. Thanatos is a hottie. Woo! 50 follower. I didn't know I was there, but yeah. I win in both Twitch and Hades. Fuck yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Very
Cheers to
appreciative. You guys would hang out with me. It is a party. Alright. Let's go take on this Hydra. And then maybe at some point I'll die and it'll be a good time.
Why, hello, Lenny. What have you been
Orange
up to since I
again.
last destroyed your multitude of heads?
Throwing it back for 50. Fuck yeah. Thank you for following. And hope you can stay and hang out. Because we have fun. We have a good time. Yes. Please don't mind my Hades gameplay. I have not played in a very long time. It's fun. It's going good. Oh, those are actually back. That's a really far distance away. Alright, alright. Got him. And I get my full health back at the fountain anyways. Thank you, Dionysus. It doesn't matter how much damage I take as long as I live.
Add enough heat for now, I presume.
I'm maxed out. Keep it going, keep it going. Hell yeah. Who else am I close to being done? No one else really has two, except this. Really doesn't do anything for me here. Athena, I guess. That could work.
Should help.
Yeah, I mean, you could add that to your stream. You can add an owl version to your stream. I don't know. Do you have animated GIFs on your emotes? Always take the hammer. Hammer. I'm gonna find the bow users, like a room of bow users. Longo owl.
What?
This person who has to submit twice and... Oh. I wouldn't call it sexual. I'd say it's just a dance. Especially when that little Among Us guy does it.
Should work.
Oh, the popping owl. That's a fun emote. I know I had a sub for your channel, but I just didn't ever use the emotes, admittedly. I wasn't using Twitch all that much then. My bad. Little fucking dudes. If I can throw that at them. Alright, cool.
Good enough to eat.
Break strike. Pop, 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 pop. What do you have to do to get animated emotes again? So I know you have to be an affiliate to get emotes. Oh, damn it. Okay. No. I use Velvet's morbing emote more than I should because she specifically made it for me, so. But you're still here?
Delicious. Zesty.
You again. Well, short one.
Sorry, I'm. Oof. Okay, cool. Good night now, Throdgar.
I beat the bull of Minos.
Nice. I didn't fucking die to him, but I died to a chariot. Fuck. Okay, to Hermes we go.
Flame wheels.
I like how the creators of this game knew how bad of a thing these chariots were that they made an item that made them so they didn't show up. It's not a cat meowing, it's the chariots meowing, I guess. It's them exploding on their deaths.
Looks like time's hit you hard since last we had a run-in, cuz. Well,
That's how they die. They explode. That's just what happens.
I'll take this one.
That's fine. More boons, more boons, more boons. The chariots just explode upon their death, and then they just... Yeah. They're really fucking annoying. And I can't just say, I don't want to fight them, because the game makes me fight them, damn it. If I could choose to never kill one of those damn chariots again, I would. That hit me?
Oh, no.
No death defies left.
Just the thing for you.
Olympus,
What you got for
I
me?
accept this message.
Champions of Elysium, now prove yourselves.
Right.
Man, this game is so much better when there's no baby chariots going around.
That's quite enough.
There we go.
Actually, I want to improve what I got. I don't need more boons. And they're fucking back. I hate these guys. Annoying little assholes. I despise these chariot creatures. Do I have to fight them and these these... Ah! I hate them. I hate them so much. Both of these enemies are... Ugh. I keep almost dying. I really need...
Giving up.
It's either I end the encounter. I need health. I need health. And they're not even selling health. Damn. I think I just lose.
What hope can you possibly have of vanquishing us, Hellspawn, when you are visibly upon the verge of...
Thanks for your concern there, Theseus. But I trust I have plenty of life left in me with which to destroy you, if not...
Ha! What would you know of trust? Undeserving fiend, all which you think you have achieved was merely handed you. Here, strike. Take this.
Meg!
For mercy.
An intruder.
Okay, I'm already half health with stereo. That's good.
Oh no!
Ah, yeah, I just lose.
That was for last time.
I didn't have enough of anything. No.
How could I lose to him?
Oh, look, I have to say, I just...
No.
Too bad, boy.
You know, after dying in some wretched manner, giving pets to my...
The burning embers in the eyes of monstrous Cerberus, notorious Hound of Hell, reveal that he too is amenable to the pets of which the Underworld Prince speaks.
Speaking of which...
Ah! I can give Cerberus.
Someplace else.
I've unlocked Cerberus's ending thing. Give him the fucking nectar. Let's get the dog drunk.
That's right, boy. Ambrosia just for you. You're going to love it.
The 6 eyes of the hideous hound of hell go wide at once from having received the exquisite gift of rare Olympian ambrosia.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm one away from finishing with Dusa.
Father, how are you doing without Mother around? Will she be alright on Olympus?
Clearly, she is more than capable of handling herself.
So everything's back to normal?
Nothing is normal anymore. Besides,
Glad you're handling it fine. What are these shades up to now? Here's the latest cat, chef.
Ease.
Use them wisely, my friend. Dusa,
Finishing
I
off
must have used
Dusa.
this batch of ambrosia to hold the lounge over for quite a while. Keep things livelier for everyone. And please take a bottle for yourself, won't you? As a token of my affection.
Oh, you said your affection, huh? Wow. I really like you also, Zagreus. I liked you from the start. You were so different from your father and Miss Nix. I could just tell, but... Wait, what am I saying? I am such a dummy. You're just being friendly with me, right?
I would be more than that if it pleased you. You're very wonderful.
Damn.
And you light up this
Damn,
house.
Zagreus.
But I would never risk our friendship, so if this is where we draw the boundary, please just let me know.
Wait. Did you just say I'm wonderful?
I did indeed. And I'm glad to get it off my chest, if you must know. Though, what about you? How do you feel?
Zagreus can kind of get it.
I never thought you'd have those kinds of feelings for somebody like me. It's really nice to hear. It makes me feel complete. But, Zagreus, I don't know if I can be what you need. I mean, wait, you weren't just being nice to me for all this time because...
What? No, Dusa, of course not. Oh, why is it so damn difficult to share one's feelings with somebody else? I don't want to ruin what we have. If only you could see what's in my heart.
Zagreus can get it. Damn.
You don't seem capable of hiding what's in your heart. And I mean that in the best possible way. I'm so happy. It's just, all this is a lot, and
See you soon.
Sended. I don't have to.
Say, Meg's the featured servant of the house.
You raised him well, O Knight. You know that, I hope. Though...
You are to thank for this outcome as much as I.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't really want to read it, but I'm reading it.
Nevertheless,
I just don't want to wait for
given
them
the
to fully
circumstances
say
of
it.
your life and servitude.
You are most kind, O Knight.
Your mother's very clever, Zagreus. I always thought you got that from your father. Now I'm not so sure.
For now, I think it is. But...
Huh. Yes, indeed.
So weird when he just looks at the fucking
guess enjoy
camera.
it while it
It's
lasts.
so like, I'm just like, ah! You do get around.
I can grow stronger.
But isn't that like part of being a Greek god? Is just being with as many people as you can. Isn't that like part of the deal? But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end playing Hades for today. Let's go back here. That should save it. Okay. Go back to, oh, I blacked out for a minute. Go back to the main. Yeah, that was good. That was fun. I'm glad we got to I finally got to play some more Hades. I hadn't done that in a while. That was fun. Had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. I think we'll the music's really loud.
Is that better? He's not bitten. Aw. Perfect. Awesome. I think we'll chat for a bit longer and then I'm a big streamer now? I don't know about that. But I should have gotten VIP off this at the very least. Being able to give out VIPs. So that's fun. Yeah. Hell yeah. Woo, woo, woo. It's a good time. Thank you all for coming in and joining. I had a lot of fun. But we'll chat for a bit. I'll announce when I'm streaming next, I suppose. Probably same time tomorrow. No, maybe like 10 tomorrow. I want to try to get as many days in as I can because I have a lot of fun. Yeah, I know I get affiliate before. Oh, no, okay, I know I get the VIP status before, which is just 5 people chatting at the same time and 50 followers, which I should have that after this stream. I just need this update. And then affiliate, I need to stream. Right now it's just days, pretty much. I just need to stream for more days, and then I'm good. So I think I'll probably stream tomorrow at around 10. I don't know what I'm gonna stream. You're tired? Wait, what time is it? It's whatever now plus 9, right? It's like 10:30? Something like that? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yes? Okay. Yeah. Maybe you should get some sleep soon. You don't have to right now, but soon. I'll probably tomorrow. Let's see. So Velvet's streaming Stray at 9:30 p.m. PST. So if anybody here wants to join that, join it. Probably be on for a few hours. So even if you want to come in a few hours in, make sure to follow Velvet on Twitter as well, Velvet Cream Knox, and then my Twitter is below in the about section. So follow me too. I'll post what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. I'll probably stream tomorrow at 10. Probably not DnD. Probably. I don't know. How does streaming Baldur's Gate sound? That could be fun. I haven't played Baldur's Gate for a while, so. Or maybe Neon White, maybe Cyberpunk. I don't know. I can do a lot of things. But I've been meaning to play Neon White, so let's just say I'm gonna stream Neon White tomorrow. Say that. Tomorrow at 10, Neon White. Say that. I don't really know what to expect. I never played it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I've been following it for a while. But yeah. Now, while I'm talking, let's find someone to raid. Unless somebody has somebody we can raid. Let's see. My stream. I mean, if you have somebody to raid that you think we can raid, I'll take the person. Yeah. I want to find someone who's not all that big. Is anybody I follow Twitter streaming right now? Someone I follow debuted today or something? I think. Yeah. It was 4 hours ago though, so I don't know if they're still streaming. They are! That's... I don't really know much about this person. I just I followed them, but one friend went from 320 to 150 in 2 months. Oh, yeah. All right. So make sure to send good vibes. Make sure to be nice. I think they speak German, so this will be fun. All right, let's set up the raid. All right. Yeah, go to sleep. But thank you all for joining me today. It was a wonderful, very fun stream. It's great to see you all. I hope you join for whatever we do in the future because I'm gonna enjoy it. And I hope you all enjoy it. But let's go raid Nimri right now. I think that's her name, and send good vibes. Yeah, 50. Woo! I'll see you all there. Thank you for 50. Bye.